So is short form content better for business owners? If you're a business owner, I know you thought, where do I start? Short form seems pretty easy, so let's just start with that route. But then you see all these videos pop up on your feed, people saying how bad short form content is for your business. So what do? Well, in this video, we'll be going over the benefits of short form content for your business and the possible alternatives. Before jumping into it, I want to ask you a serious question. Would you commit to content creation for your business if it only took 4 hours a month? This would be without making cringy content or spending all your time on mundane tasks such as video editing, maybe coming up with the ideas, scripting, the posting process, etc. So we will actually handle this all for you. All you have to do is film. Just go check out the link in description, claysumner.com, where you can find out more information there and book a call with me if you are interested. So who is doing short form content and actually being really successful at it for their business? Well, I have 3 here: Alex Hormozi, Andrew Tate, Luke Belmar, just to name a few. So we'll be going into why it works for them. So these are just 3 figures in the online space, and short form content seems to work rather well for them. And this is 3 reasons why. So they all speak with authority and have a likable personality for short form. They speak controversially or have crazy takes, especially Luke Belmar and Andrew Tate. And most people aren't doing as much volume as these creators are. They literally are doing so much more volume than you most likely are or are really looking to do. So the pros and cons: it's great for views, to expand your reach and have more people know who you are. It's bad because you can become disliked rather easily. Somebody sees a short clip from you and they base their whole reputation about you from that video. People might follow you simply for the fact of these short form videos. Maybe they're interested in your controversial takes, and that's really it. So who does short form content work rather well for? It really works well for people in the entertainment niche, more like gaming or streaming, because in reality, I feel like most people watching short form content are brain rot middle schoolers who just love this type of content from streamers or gamers, and it just works a lot better for them for converting. So now we're going to talk about long form, who is doing it. We have Alex Hormozi, Luke Belmar, Andrew Tate, Iman Gaji, Jeremy Miner, Sunny Lenarduzzi, hopefully I said that right, Ali Abdal. And I want to mention here that Andrew Tate is kind of an outlier because you know him just because everybody talks about him. It's not necessarily the long form content that brought you to him. He doesn't actually have a channel himself. So for him, he's very much an outlier in this sense. So the pros and cons of long form content. So the first one is it's much better for converting clients. People watch it and they build trust because it's a longer video. They get to know and like you. It's also evergreen videos, ranked for certain keywords, and continue to get views for a long period of time. I noticed with short form, it's typically, especially with TikTok, it's like they get a good amount of views and they just instantly drop off, and they may never get any more views unless somebody's scrolling through your page and they just click on one of the videos. It's great for social proof and nurturing. Say, for example, you're running YouTube ads, somebody might click on your profile and they're going to see you and they're just going to go and watch some of that content and build a lot of trust from that. The ideal person watching your long form content is going to be an interested viewer, possibly a business owner, not just a brain dead short form scroller. The cons are the fact that it takes longer to come up with ideas, script the videos, edit them, and post them, but I honestly think the results are worth it. So who does this work for? Well, online business owners will benefit much more through long form content than they will short form. So after kind of going into the pros and cons with each of them, this is the solution that I found. So here's what I learned after creating content myself, posting for my clients, and also growing a short form channel to 5,000 subscribers as fast as possible. A good combination of both is key for growth and nurturing. So short form is a great way to bring in a lot of viewers, whereas long form is good to just nurture them and to build trust. It really does depend on your niche and who you're targeting. Say you're a fitness coach on Instagram and your ideal client is like 18 to 25. I think Instagram short form content is going to work better for you. Yeah, long form could be a good addition to your business, but I think for that scenario, short form would be better. So you really have to look at who your ideal client is and then go from there. So for guys like Alex Hormozi, he's definitely an outlier. Most likely you don't have the knowledge that he has to position yourself in the way that he does, or the charisma to talk in the way he does with his shorts. So I would say for him, he is definitely an outlier, and you should not really necessarily look to him in order to go and create content for yourself. Because Alex Hormozi, for example, he can successfully dominate in both the short form and the long form content areas, even though he is, a business and he's looking to attract clients, high level people to his offer. So the only real issue I see with short form content is the fact that it can attract the wrong crowd, and that would realistically waste your time. But I don't see it as really a negative unless you are posting to YouTube. YouTube shorts can have a pretty big impact. So say for example, if your YouTube shorts start to get way more views than your long form content does, and this typically doesn't happen if you're a business, but if you're making more entertainment content and then your long form is a bit different, perhaps you're going to get way more views on your short form, and then it just becomes so unproportional and your short form followers don't even watch the long form. In that case, I would say go and create 2 separate channels, one for the short form, one for the long form, and then go from there. But typically, if you're a business owner, this typically is not an issue you should even be afraid about, I guess. In this video, I covered if short form is better for online business owners, and you learned why it is not, and a combination of the two is the best route to go. But definitely, I would prioritize long form for sure. It's a better use of your time. If you are a business owner, make sure to go check out the first link in the description, claysumner.com, if you are looking to pretty much automate your content process and speed up the workflow. Let me know if you have any questions, and until next time, peace out.